Good evening. Did you know that 30% of teens will be cyberbullied by the end of this year? An average of 160,000 kids will miss school tomorrow because of fear of bullying, and it'll be a different 160,000 the next day. Suicides are the leading cause of deaths in young people. However, bullying is the leading cause of half of the suicides. My name is April Allison, and I'm currently taking IPS 304 at UNCG, which is Contemporary Media Literacies. I've been assigned the task of explaining why social media is bad for the mental health of kids and teens. I chose this topic because my teens spend so much time on social media, it makes me want to scream. The thing that hurts my mama heart the most is not how much time my kids spend on social media, it's how people treat them when they use it. When my daughter was in first grade, she encountered a bully. We shrugged it off because that's what first graders, I'm sorry, what do first graders know about bullying, right? They're just adjusting, learning how to act, getting to know other kids. Well, that's what we thought. She had to deal with this kid for first grade, second grade, third, and fourth. And after many attempts of telling the teacher, conferences with the principal, switching her class, she still had to deal with this kid on TikTok, Facebook, and other things. The principal couldn't do anything about it because it happened off school grounds, and she suggested that it was a media matter of law enforcement. Call the police on the fourth grader? That's absurd and extreme. But looking back, I wish I had have done that. Fortunately, my daughter has a good ending to her story. She doesn't have to deal with that bully anymore because we moved schools. But other kids are not so lucky. Throughout this course, I struggled to connect the topic with my assignment. My initial topic was just how social media causes depression in teens, and then I made the connection. Social media can cause depression in teens and bullying because of bullying. There is such a lack about a person's rights regarding social media, and there is also a lack of laws and restrictions that protect those from being bullied and harassed. The worst thing that really happens on social media is that maybe your account is locked or suspended, but that doesn't stop people from creating other accounts to continue to harass others. Comparison and self image is a big deal when discussing teen social media usage. Teens watch their friends and they watch their accounts closely, never missing a beat. They also see that the most popular girl in school has beautiful straight hair and they compare themselves to her. They equate likes on Facebook to approval. When reality sets in that they can't be like that person, they get depressed. They start getting anxious about who likes them and who doesn't, and this causes many, many other problems in teens. And this principle has been around in the teenage kingdom since the beginning of time, but social media seems to aggravate the situation. Social media adds another layer to bullying, and bullying on social media has become a big problem because teens feel like they can't do anything because there aren't any adults around to correct the situation. Teens who are bullied feel as if they are alone and as if their feelings are not validated because other people do not see it. Schools are reluctant to discipline because it didn't happen on school grounds. And what's worse, people often feel like their situation is not good enough because it didn't happen where people would see it. And law enforcement, let's just admit it, they don't get involved because it's not like somebody caused physical harm to somebody, and it's really no way to prove the torment that goes on. I think we get worked up about having the freedom of speech, but we neglect others' rights to be treated fair and like a human being. And the main reason that there aren't many laws governing social media is because these developers fear that they will break the Constitution if they limit what people can and cannot say on social media. I have been a firm believer that freedom of speech should be good as long as it doesn't hurt others, and the same principle should apply for social media. I think law enforcement should treat cyberbullying the same way They treat stalking and harassment. It should be deemed a criminal offense to engage in cyberbullying. And perhaps law enforcement doesn't get involved because there will be too many cases to deal with. And I think it's sad that there are too many crimes where law enforcement cannot get involved. When will we stand up against what is wrong? And how many lives will cyberbullying take? In conclusion, social media does have some benefits. Parents should definitely have conversations with their youth about what healthy social media usage looks like. I think school officials and law enforcement should know and act like cyberbullying is real. I think they shouldn't shrug the matter because no physical harm is done, and they shouldn't dismiss it because it didn't happen in public or at school. Stand with your child, even if it feels silly to call the police on another child. Sometimes that's what it takes to stop the bullying. Validate your child. Let them know that you care and that they do not deserve to be treated bad by other people. If you or someone you know is being bullied on social media, please seek help. Despite how you feel, there are people who will listen, and there are people who can help you. Please call the Suicide Prevention Hotline if you need help. 988. Thank you.